What's up, guys? It's ME Boxing, and today I'm going to be predicting the outcome of Luis Ortiz versus Alexander Flores, which will be a 10-rounder in the heavyweight division, Saturday, November 7th, live on Fox, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific, from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, California. And again, both fighters, Luis Ortiz, 31 wins, 2 defeats, 26 by way of knockout, very powerful, and he also has very good skill. And he is ranked number 10 by BoxRec, and I do recognize him as a top 10, if not top 9 heavyweight. His only two losses are to Deontay Wilder. In both fights, he was very close in the scorecards. While in the first fight, it was very close. In the second fight, Ortiz was pitching a shutout, winning every single round against Deontay Wilder, until he did get caught by one of the best heavyweight knockouts I've ever seen. The sweat flew off Ortiz's head. He put him out cold, basically, for a couple seconds until Ortiz got up, but it was not before the count of 10. But many people don't realize this, but Luis Ortiz is the former interim WBA heavyweight world champion. He won that title against Marigas Ariel Vidondo in Madison Square Garden, and I believe 2016 on the Gennady Golovkin versus David Lemieux undercard. And I don't believe that fight was televised, but I was there for that fight. He did get the job done. I never remembered that fight being for an interim title, but I did remember, Luis Ortiz is fighting, I'm going to check that out. And he did get an easy KO win there in the second round. But before that, he challenged for that same title against Latif Coyote, former cruiserweight, but it ended up being a no contest in the first round. Even though he did knock out Latif Coyote, the post-fight drug test showed that Luis Ortiz tested positive for PEDs. And later on in his career, he did test positive multiple times leading up to Deontay Wilder fights. But then after that Vidondo fight, he did defend that interim title against Brian Jennings, knocking him out with a clean uppercut in the 7th round. After that, he took on some more heavyweight contenders, Tony Thompson getting the KO win there, Malik Scott getting a controversial, I'm going to call it a controversial decision win there because it really should have been a KO win for him. But he did make Malik Scott go down multiple times. Referee called all of them slips. And it was just evident that Malik Scott wanted out of there. But then moving on, he took on Dave Allen, always known for not getting stopped. He did stop Dave Allen in the last round. And he does have a win over Travis Kaufman by KO in the 10th round on the Wilder vs. Fury undercard in December of 2018. But then his last win before the Wilder fights was against Christian Hammer, getting the wide unanimous decision win in May of 2019. And getting into his opponent, Alexander Flores, 18 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw, with 16 wins coming by way of knockout, ranked number 147 by BoxRec. And here's the difference here. Flores ranked number 147, Ortiz ranked number 10. It's a difference of 137 spots. I mean, it's just evident here who's got better skill, who's fought better guys, who's beat better guys in general. The two guys that Flores fought were very good fighters, actually. He does have 2 KO losses to Charles Martin, who's a top 15 heavyweight, same with Joseph Parker. Both around the same time in the fight. Flores got KO'd by Martin in, I believe, 2014 in the 4th round for the NABO heavyweight title, and he does have a KO loss to Joseph Parker, as I said before, in the 3rd round, and I believe that fight was in 2018, so later on in Parker and Flores' career. But before both of those fights, he does have a split decision draw against 4-4 heavyweight Avery Gibson. Not very good to have a draw against there. But he is coming off his best win, definitely, against Mario Heredia, getting the 6th-round KO win. And I know Mario Heredia has taken on some decent guys, specifically Filip Hrgović in Mexico City. I believe Hrgović stopped him in 5 or 4 rounds. Flores stopped him in 6. I mean, Flores definitely has power, but I don't think the power that Wilder has to put Ortiz out. I'm willing to bet almost everything I own that Luis Ortiz gets the job done on Saturday, getting a KO win most definitely, but he will 100% get the win here, as Flores took on 2 top 15 heavyweights, stepping up there, getting knocked out, and taking on a top 10 heavyweight, it's most definitely he's going to get knocked out. But I am predicting this knockout to happen between rounds 1 and rounds 4, like the Martin and Parker fight. And that's really it. I'm ME Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.